Most people battling weight loss think insulin resistance is just about cutting carbs and exercising more, but there's a crucial metabolic switch that 90% of dieters never learn to flip. You've probably heard that insulin resistance makes weight loss harder. You might even know it's linked to belly fat, sugar cravings, and that afternoon energy crash. But here's what almost no one realizes. Your body has a built-in reset mechanism that can reverse insulin resistance in as little as 8 to 12 weeks. And it has nothing to do with going low carb or spending hours at the gym. This isn't about willpower or restriction. It's about understanding how your cells decide whether to store fat or burn it. The people who crack this code don't just lose weight, they transform their body's entire response to food. The difference between someone who struggles with their weight for years and someone who finally breaks through, they discovered the one thing that enables their cells to respond to insulin again. What you don't know about this metabolic switch could be the reason you're still fighting the same 10, 20 or 50 pounds, while others seem to maintain their results effortlessly. Let's explore what insulin resistance truly means through a simple analogy. Imagine insulin as a dedicated delivery truck, tirelessly carrying vital glucose, your body's primary fuel, to all your cells. Think of your cells as hungry houses, waiting for this essential energy to be delivered. Now, in a healthy body, these cells eagerly open their doors to receive glucose. But with insulin resistance, something goes wrong. Your cells start to reject insulin's delivery, metaphorically slamming their doors shut. They become unresponsive, ignoring the very signal that's supposed to let glucose in. This cellular rejection triggers a frantic response from your pancreas. It starts working overtime, pumping out 5 to 7 times more insulin than it usually would. It's desperately trying to force those doors open to get the glucose where it needs to go. Despite this abundance of insulin, your cells are starving for energy. They're sending out constant SOS signals, even though there's plenty of fuel right outside their doors. This creates a paradoxical situation where your body is awash in insulin, yet your cells are energy deprived. The health consequences of this cellular rejection are widespread and severe. For instance, brain cells can suffer damage, leading some experts to link Alzheimer's disease to what they call type 3 diabetes. You also see elevated blood sugar levels because glucose can't get into the cells and remains in the bloodstream. Ultimately, this cellular rebellion leads to widespread metabolic mayhem throughout your entire body, affecting nearly every system. So, who are the villains behind this cellular rebellion, this dramatic breakup? At its core, the problem is chronic overexposure to insulin. Your body is being asked to produce too much insulin, too often, for too long. One of the biggest culprits is what I call the carb gangster. Consistently consuming high amounts of refined carbohydrates trains your cells to become insulin resistant. Every time you eat a carb-heavy meal, your pancreas releases a surge of insulin, and over time, your cells get tired of it. They start ignoring the signal, much like when one hears the same loud noise over and over again. Then there's the frequent feeder, a common dietary habit that promotes eating every few hours. This constant grazing keeps your insulin levels perpetually elevated. Your body never gets a break from producing insulin, and your cells never get a chance to rest and reset their sensitivity. And let's not forget the snack attack saboteur. Consuming frequent small meals and snacks, even seemingly healthy ones, can keep insulin levels constantly elevated. This prevents your body from ever truly entering a fat-burning state, thereby reinforcing cellular resistance. It's like continually ringing a doorbell. Eventually, no one answers. Combined, these villains create a perfect storm for insulin resistance to take hold. They relentlessly push your body into an insulin-dominant state, forcing your cells to become desensitized to insulin. It's a vicious cycle that can be incredibly hard to break without understanding the underlying mechanisms. Now for the good news, the hero's journey to reclaim your health. The core solution to reversing insulin resistance is surprisingly simple, yet profoundly effective. It's all about giving your body a much-needed break from insulin. When you reduce the constant demand for insulin, you allow your cells to cool off and reset. This break will enable them to regain their insulin sensitivity. It's like giving a tired muscle a rest so it can recover and perform at its best. The primary method for achieving this is by avoiding insulin-triggering foods for extended periods. This isn't about deprivation, it's about strategic timing and food choices. By doing so, you lower your overall insulin levels, allowing your cells to become receptive once more. This simple shift is the key to unlocking your body's natural healing capabilities. The transformation timeline for reversing insulin resistance is truly encouraging. While individual results vary, most people see significant improvements within 3 to 8 months. This reversal isn't just for insulin resistance itself, it extends to pre-diabetes and even type 2 diabetes. There are two primary drivers of this remarkable reversal. The first is intermittent fasting, which accounts for a significant 60% of the effectiveness. By extending the time between meals, you naturally lower insulin levels and give your cells a chance to reset. It's a powerful tool for metabolic healing. The second driver is the ketogenic diet, which contributes another 20 to 30% to the effectiveness. This way of eating drastically reduces carbohydrate intake, which in turn minimizes insulin spikes. When combined with intermittent fasting, you can expect approximately 80% effectiveness in reversing insulin resistance. But we can do even better. A healthy ketogenic diet combined with intermittent fasting can achieve 90% or more effectiveness. The healthy part is crucial here, as it emphasizes nutrient-dense foods. This ensures your body receives essential nutrients like zinc, vitamin D, chromium, potassium, magnesium, and B vitamins. These nutrients are necessary for maintaining overall metabolic health and supporting the healing process. To truly accelerate your results and supercharge your journey, consider adding a power-up pack to your strategy. These elements complement your dietary changes and amplify their effects. They help your body function more efficiently and recover faster. First, regular exercise is incredibly beneficial. Movement helps your cells become more sensitive to insulin, even without dietary changes. It also burns off excess glucose and improves overall metabolic flexibility. You don't need to become an elite athlete. Consistent, moderate activity makes a huge difference. Next, stress reduction is paramount. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, a hormone that can lead to increased blood sugar and insulin resistance. Practices such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature can significantly mitigate this effect. Finding healthy ways to manage stress is a non-negotiable part of the healing process. Quality sleep is another non-negotiable. Your body does a tremendous amount of repair and regeneration while you sleep. Poor sleep can disrupt hormone balance, leading to increased insulin resistance and an increased desire for food. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night for optimal health. Finally, targeted supplements can provide additional support. Nutrients like chromium, magnesium, and berberine are known to support healthy blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. Always consult with a healthcare professional before adding any new supplements to your regimen. These power-ups create a holistic approach to reversing insulin resistance. As you embark on this journey, you'll start to notice incredible changes. These are the 7 signs of success, your victory lap as your body heals. The first is dramatically reduced hunger. You'll find yourself able to go hours between meals without cravings or energy crashes. This is a clear sign your body is efficiently using its fat stores for fuel. Next, you'll see a reduction in stubborn belly fat. This dangerous visceral fat, which surrounds your organs, is often a hallmark of insulin resistance. As your insulin levels drop, your body naturally starts to burn this fat away. It's a visible and incredibly healthy change. You'll also experience improved blood pressure. Insulin resistance can cause arteries to stiffen, leading to hypertension. While this may take up to a year for full normalization, you'll likely see positive trends much sooner. Your cardiovascular system will thank you. Your blood sugar levels will improve, often quite rapidly. For many, this is one of the first and most encouraging signs. If you have type 2 diabetes, full normalization might take up to a year, but you'll see significant progress along the way. This is a direct indicator of healing. The disappearance of the dawn phenomenon is another key sign. This is when your blood sugar is high in the morning, even before you've eaten. As insulin sensitivity improves, your body will better regulate overnight glucose production. Waking up with stable blood sugar is a fantastic feeling. You'll notice significantly increased energy levels throughout the day. Those afternoon crashes and persistent fatigue will become a thing of the past. Your cells are finally getting the fuel they need, leading to sustained vitality. You'll feel more vibrant and alive. Finally, you'll experience enhanced food satisfaction. You'll feel truly fulfilled after eating, without the constant urge to snack or overeat. Your body's hunger and satiety signals will be rebalanced, making healthy eating feel effortless and enjoyable. These signs are your body's way of telling you, we're healing. It's crucial to understand that this journey is about so much more than just weight loss. While losing excess weight is often a welcome side effect, the primary goal is to correct the underlying metabolic dysfunction. We're fixing the root cause, not just the symptoms. When you address insulin resistance, everything else falls into place. Your workouts become more effective because your body can access and utilize fat as a fuel source. Your diets finally make sense, as your hormones are no longer working against you. It's like fixing a broken thermostat in your house. Once that thermostat is working correctly, your body can regulate its systems efficiently. You're not constantly fighting against your biology. This fundamental shift empowers your body to achieve and maintain its optimal health, naturally and sustainably. Embarking on this metabolic healing journey is a decisive step, and you don't have to do it alone. The importance of community cannot be overstated. Sharing experiences, asking questions, and celebrating successes with others who understand can make all the difference. Find your tribe, whether it's online or in person. If you're ready to dive deeper and get more practical insights, I invite you to join our growing community. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, where I share regular updates, tips, and encouragement. We're building a movement of empowered individuals taking control of their health. Remember this powerful truth: you have the innate power to reverse insulin resistance. Your body is brilliant, resilient, and capable of healing itself. Give it the right environment, the right signals, and watch it transform. You've got this, and your body is ready to break up with insulin resistance for good.